Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here with Ashley, and she's been very kind enough to sit here and want to share her story with us. So we're going to get right into it. Ashley, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Um, a lot of things that we start off first here is kind of like your upbringing, so if you want to talk about that, how was your upbringing?
My upbringing was good up until my grandma. She died. Her birthday was February 14th, so it was on Valentine's Day. She died when I was like 3 years old. She was kind of like the glue to the family, and she passed away. And then after that, my mom, we all became homeless, and I was in and out of foster care my whole life. Had a baby at 16. And then from there on out, I kind of just settled here and said this was my home. I had a house, I had a car. I hung around with the wrong crowd, got in drugs, and now I'm just kind of trying to do the right thing, get a job, do what I got to do, and do right and get closer to God. That's the biggest thing for me, is getting closer to God and my child and my family and getting my life back together.
Wow. Your grandmother's passing, it seems like it hit you very hard.
It did.
What was her name, if you don't mind me asking?
Catherine.
Catherine. Well, rest in peace, Catherine. Would you say that she had a big deal of raising you?
She did. I was very close to her.
Nice. What made y'all close? What was something that y'all did together?
Well, I don't know. I was very attached to her when she would cook. I was very little too. I just stand by her in the kitchen and like hold her leg while she was cooking. And I don't know. I don't really remember a lot, but I remember her just because I had like 2 more siblings at the time, and I was always her favorite. She'd always say, "You're my favorite. You're my favorite," and I don't know. I was always like picked on by my other. We all picked on each other, but I knew my grandma loved us all, and I knew she had a big heart, and she tried to take care of everybody.
Oh. And you said you had a child at 16.
I did.
How did that impact your schooling?
My school. So I was adopted at the age of like 17, going on 18, and around that time, I had like a lot of therapy because of my trauma, my past trauma with my mom. She was abusive. That's kind of why we were in and out of foster care, but it really didn't impact my school more than it impacted my mental health. I had postpartum, so it wasn't easy at all. It wasn't. But I do love my daughter. I will always love my daughter. And Ariel, if you ever see this, man, when you grow up, I love you. I do plan on being in her life more, and I do plan on getting up out of this state eventually when I get my life together. I can't leave right now. I can't leave state, but I'm here. I'm not leaving until I get my shit together, and hopefully someday around the time I'll be better.
Good. Just for some clarification, so you had your first child at 16.
Yeah.
And you said you were adopted at 17. How did that work? Did they also take in your daughter?
They took me and my daughter in.
Wow.
I was smoking weed at the time, and we were all just kind of butting heads, and I was very, 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 very in like a bad depression that nobody understood. So I think that kind of took a toll on me, trying to be a good daughter, a mom, a brother, a sister, and then I had to like away from my real family to my adopted family, and like it was like, oh, you love them more, you love them, and it was hard.
Yeah.
It was, but I love both parties the same, and I love all my family no matter what. My adopted mom's Italian, and I think my dad is German and Irish, but they make amazing food. We had amazing parties growing up. I miss all my family, but they're all in California.
Okay. What part of California, if you don't mind me asking?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Let's let that pass. This guy with his engine. Okay. So, did you finish high school?
I had 10 credits left.
Okay. Okay.
Reason why I didn't finish high school, a lot of girls wanted to fight me. I laid my hands on one, and I thought she was the same age as me, so I kind of just quit. I was actually going through Job Corps,
Okay.
and we got an altercation, and I kind of just quit. I didn't go back, but yeah.
Now you said you suffered a lot of postpartum. How long ago? Like, how old are you now?
I'm 22.
22. So it was about 6 years ago. Did you get any help for the postpartum? Any therapy? Did the
I
system
was
offer you
going
anything?
through extensive therapy,
Okay.
but it wasn't helping me. I felt more anxiety going through all these appointments and all this other stuff. Then I just wanted one person to just listen to me and understand, not a whole bunch of people.
Hmm.
You know, I just needed one person. But my family, I love my family no matter what. My adopted family, my real family, I love them no matter what.
Okay.
They try to help me, and I just didn't love myself. I didn't love myself at the time.
Good. You said that you really wanted someone to listen at that time. Um, what did you want to say at that time?
Not more what I wanted to say, but
What did you want to communicate?
I just wanted understanding. You know, this life is really hard. I was never on drugs until I got out here. I wasn't the type to touch anything other than weed, but I really, I really do think that a part of that helped build my character a lot. You know, it helped me realize a lot of things about a lot of different people, friends, family. You know, I met some amazing people out here, though. Amazing people. I have family here. I grew up here. Um, but this is always going to be my home no matter what.
Do you remember when you were introduced to drug use?
I think it was like last year.
Okay. What was that experience like?
It was all fun and games until I ran out of money and nobody was there for me.
Yeah. Um, when you ran out of money and nobody was there for you, what was that experience like?
That experience was like, wow, you introduced me to it. Um, like, honestly, I feel like now looking back now is more my decision. I've learned a lot, and that's the thing. Like, I take full responsibility of that. That was my decision to pick that up. I knew better.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what did you pick up?
I don't feel comfortable
Okay,
saying
that's
that.
fine. So moving on, when did you kind of have that realization when you said, you know what, this is because of me? I don't like to say my fault, but how you said you took full responsibility.
Not until I met a friend who helped me fully understand not only my worth, but the love of God and and the love that I deserve. I met a few people, as a matter of fact. Actually, today is the day that I chose to quit.
Wow,
It's funny that you ran into me the day that I chose to quit.
that's beautiful. I'm proud of you. Truly.
I was actually going to go to apply to a job, which is crazy. and get a phone and everything so I can start applying to jobs and stuff. I already actually have a job lined up. So
Cool.
um
Good for you.
This was todo bien, no más.
That's it.
But I'm thankful for everything that I've been through. I love South Carolina. I love every state that I've been to. I love my family, and I'm thankful that I'm here still.
Good. And it seems to me like you found God. So do you currently go to church?
No, you don't need to go to church
You don't. That's right.
in order to find God. God is actually more with you. See, there's a lot of things, and I don't want to change nobody's mind on that.
Mm-hmm.
You could go to church. I feel like I do need to go to church. Maybe I'd learn a lot more.
Or I know a lot of people find community in church. Like they find other people who maybe like have gone through similar situations.
It's hard to find a good community.
Of course.
I think one good church that I have found, I actually have found a good church. And I'm very thankful for them. They help with clothes, food, shelter, showers.
Wow.
And it's not too far from here.
Good. Well, I'm glad that there is a community that at least is trying to reach out and help you. Do you have any goals from this point on, now that you've decided to quit and you've taken full responsibility for your situation?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, I actually want to talk to more people that have been through what I've been through.
Good.
Like maybe go AA meetings, see what that's about.
Okay.
Take the steps, put the work in. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself, I want to take small steps before I take a big leap, I want to get one thing done at a time.
Yeah. One step at a time.
Yeah.
That's nice. I guess let me rephrase. Is there anything that you aspire to be in the future?
I want to go into the Air Force.
You want to go into the Air Force? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's something I've been wanting to do since I was a kid.
Wow. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of respect for veterans. So if you
Right.
if you choose
I just hope I can get my foot through the door. That's all.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, I feel like that decision takes a lot of growth. So
It does. It really does. There's steps you have to take for that too, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to do it.
And then like usually these last series of questions. What is something that you find true about life because of your experience that you would give as advice to others that could be in the same situation
You
as
can
you?
only love yourself. Love yourself first. The rest will come. The rest will come. It will all fall into place.
Wow.
It's in God's timing too. Just work on yourself. If you're not on drugs, stay with your job. Don't quit. If you think about quitting, don't quit. Keep going. Keep working. Don't let nobody knock you off your pedestal. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for loving yourself. You have to love yourself first. And that's the best advice I can give myself. Don't let nobody get in your head about you.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
And lastly, is there anybody you want to leave a message to in case they see this? I know you said, Ariel, if you see this, I love
my
you.
daughter, I love you. I really do. And I hope I can come see you soon. After I get everything right. I love you, baby girl. In my heart, I will always love you. And you are the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm alive because of you.